Hi guys, it's Deb here with Creative Life and JS Hobbies and Crafts. So today I wanted to go ahead and start on page 4, and this is our final page, so I'm so excited. And then we'll be doing the inside cover of the book, the back cover, and then we'll also be doing the inserts. So to get started on page 4, you are going to need one piece that is 4.5 by 6 inches, and you will score a 1/2 inch on your left hand side, okay? And then, and actually this is going to be at the top like this, okay? And then you'll need one piece that is 5 by 6, and I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in just a bit for y'all. There we go. And you'll score a 1/2 inch, and this will be on it doesn't matter what, on your left hand side, because that's where you butt up your paper against your scoreboard. So, but this will actually be on the bottom. So we will have your little flaps going like this, okay? And then you will go ahead and cut out your papers according to what you border you want left around your papers. I do a 1/8 inch border around my mats here, and then you will also need one of your large 4 by 6 little ephemera cards, okay? And what I did was I took, I think it was, which one did I take? I think it was this one. I took this one and I actually cut this lady out, okay? And if you make your frames and you want to save the princesses, so you can fussy cut them out later and have them look like this, okay? And you can use those as an embellishment around your pages, okay? So I went ahead and cut her out. I didn't fussy cut her all the way out yet, but I left her just like this so I can cut her later. And then I just went ahead and did like we did our previous frames on some of the other tutorials. I think that we did for page like 1 and I think 2 and 3 we also did them. So just took my graphics plastic sheet and put that behind my frame here, okay? And then went ahead and put my 1/8 strip of score tape around, and then I'll leave one side on, so when I put this down I have my tape there so I could slide in my picture and then tape it down once I'm ready. So, okay, so that is going to be for the front, okay? You will also need one little chipboard, okay? And I'm using this one right here, all right? And then we are going to put a brad in that, and that will be our swing tab. And so we can go ahead and keep these pages closed because we're not going to use a magnet for this side, okay? The back side, you will need 2 magnets, okay? You will need one little piece at 4.5 by 3.5, and you will score a 1/2 inch from the bottom, okay? So that will go right here, just like that, okay? You will need a pocket that is 7/8 and 1/8 by 3. You will score a 1/2 inch on each side, and then you will score a 1/2 inch on the bottom, okay? That little pocket is going to go on this piece, which is 6 3/4 by 5/8. You will score a 1/2 inch on this bottom part here. This is actually going to be a top piece. So this is going to go up here like this. This is going to go down here, attached like that. Okay, so when we open this up, it will come up like this. This will go down like this. This will come up, okay? And this flap that's on top will have this little pocket, okay, right here, just like that. Okay. And so yeah, so that's how that's going to look. All right. And then and we will also be needing, I forgot to tell you, you will also be needing a few of these corner die pieces. Okay. So we are going to use these, and these are going to be for the front. Okay, so these will be for the front too. So I will show you all how we're going to put this together once we're done. So getting everything papered and put on top. So we're going to go ahead and flip back over. Okay, so to the first page. Okay, and for the first page, we are going to go ahead and put on our base page, our base mat here. Okay, so we're going to put this on top of here. All right, just like that. And let's go ahead and attach these before we put those on. So sorry about that. So we're going to go ahead and put this on first. So you're just going to go ahead and put some glue on that 1/2 inch score line. Okay, just like this. Go ahead and put this right down here in the middle part. Okay, just like that. And this right here is gonna and I'm going to go ahead and put that up there so that way I know that I am even with that. So I can scoot that over just a bit. Just like that. Okay. Alrighty, so that's done. Then we can go ahead and we can put this on here just like that. And then one thing that I wanted to suggest was when we put this little guy on, okay, you want to attach this to your paper first. So we'll need to go ahead, pull this down, put this on here, and you want to mark where your little where your brad is going to be put in. So I'm just going to grab my pencil. Let me grab my pencil, and I'm just going to go ahead and make a dot right there. Okay, so I know that's where my hole needs to be. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab my little poker tool here, and I'm just going to poke a hole right through it. Okay, because I know that I don't have a hole punch that will reach all the way through there. So I'm just going to poke my hole right there. Okay, so it's right there. Okay, and then I know that that's where my little brad needs to go. I'm just going to go and put him in there now. Okay, just like that. Okay, then I can go ahead and I can attach that just like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some glue around here. Make sure you get your corners really good. Just going to go ahead and stick this down. Okay. All right, so that's all burnished in. And I am just going to go ahead and, so that will work great. Just like that, you guys. So, perfect. So now I can go ahead and I can put this piece on the bottom here. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do that part. So let me go ahead and put this on here. Make sure you get your corners really good. Move that piece up there. All right, so there we go. So there is that piece, and then we can go ahead and we'll do our middle piece here. And I hope that you guys get a chance to purchase this paper. It is simply absolutely gorgeous, you guys. I've had a hard time cutting into this paper. It is so gorgeous. And if you are like me and you are a true, just a, you love Graphic 45 and their papers, so gorgeous. And I'm telling you, you will love this paper. It's absolutely gorgeous. That it's just so, the colors in it are so vibrant and so pretty. I can't tell you guys enough that, and the graphics on it are just, the princesses are just absolutely beautiful. And they are just really, really pretty graphics. And I love how they did like the watermark behind the scenes. So like the carriage in here, I don't even want to use like, which one is it? Is it this one? No, not that one. There's one that, oh, this one. This one has the castle behind it. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. It has the castle behind it, right? And then this one here has the carriage and then the castle behind it. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So, I mean, I just, some of these are just so beautiful. And I just absolutely love them. So I'm in love, 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 love with this paper. So, so if you want to create a really beautiful, shabby chic type, book for, let's say, your granddaughter or your daughter, or, this is probably the paper that you will want to get because it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're going to bring this down now. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and cover this. For this part here, I really thought it would be really fun to use some of the ephemera pieces again. And I think, yeah, this is it. So I got these two cards right here, right? They're the same. And on the back of this one, it has the castle with the little flowers and everything on it. And I thought that it was absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to go ahead and put that right here. Okay. So I thought that would be really pretty. And I'm telling you all, I mean, seriously, this is really hard for me to do because this paper is so pretty. And I know I've said that before throughout putting this together, but it's absolutely true. It just tears my heart, you guys. Tears my heart. Tears my heart. Because it's so pretty. It's like, you know, that paper that you just want to hoard. This is it. This is the one that you will want to, you'll look at it and you'll be like, you know, I don't really know what to do with it yet. And then, you know, you'll look at it. But you will create with it, I promise. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just thought this was neat because you could go ahead and put the date right here. I love the lines in it. And you could journal. Okay. And so, so this is actually going to go here. And I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And this is going to go right here. I'm just going to put glue on the back of this one. Okay. And lately, y'all, I don't know if you watched my Simple Christmas vintage book tutorials. I went ahead and put that whole book together with this glue just about. I absolutely love this glue. And you know, I still use my art glitter glue, of course. You know, I still love that glue. But really, this glue is like my new kind of glue. So I kind of like it a lot. So there we go. So there is that. Now for decorating it, okay, we're going to go ahead and attach this. This is the one that's up here. Okay, but I thought she looked like really pretty, and I thought maybe something like that might be really nice to have down here, and then you can also date it. So so I think we'll stick her on this side. Since she's on this side, I don't want to stick them right below each other, so we will stick her right here. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and pop that little dot out. Okay, and we're going to cut off one of these little guys. Okay, and we're going to stick them in there, but first we got to get our hole punch. Okay, because we do need to make that hole a little bit bigger. All right, and again, you're just going to go ahead and stick your hole punch in there and punch that hole so it's a little bit bigger. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put glue back here. Stick this down just right on the bottom there. And this way, if you're sticking pictures in here, you can definitely put a date there. Okay, you're going to go ahead and put glue in there. All right, and then just stick your little bling in there. Just stick that in there, just like that. Grab your napkin. Just go around, and there we go. And then here, we're going to go ahead and add some glue to these. Okay, just, or you know what, maybe we won't, because then I'm scared that this won't slide back and forth, but we could maybe add just a few. If we put them, if you go ahead and you turn your little chipboard this way, that shows you where you have enough room to put some. So, and then same thing here probably. We'll just turn it this way, and then you can line your your little gems, okay, right there. And so these are the flatback rhinestone trim, okay, that is over at JS and Hobbies. So when you grab these, again, you'll go ahead and just turn your little chipboard over to your left side, measure where it stops, and that's how much you'll cut off. So we'll go ahead and cut off there, and you'll put that there, and then you're going to go ahead, and we'll go ahead and lay that, and that's going to be from the end to wherever it stops. And then here you're going to go ahead and turn this to the right. You're going to grab your gems. Again, this is the flat back rhinestones. Okay, and you're going to measure from where it stops, and it's right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and just put your glue right from the end all the way over. Okay. Let's see, make sure that I don't have it. Whoop, I did. I just gotta wipe some of that glue off so it doesn't stick down. And I'm just going to stick my gems from the end, starting with the end, and I'm just going to bring them over. Now, if I need to, I can definitely add more glue. So I will probably add more glue to here because I wiped off some of that glue. Okay, just like that. And then same thing here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the end and then bring my glue all the way over to there. Okay, grab my flat back rhinestones and just lay them down right in that glue. More glue on there. Alright, just like that. And that way you have some rhinestones in there, okay? So that way it looks really pretty, okay? And there you go. So now that that is going to sit and dry, we have to go ahead and lift this up. And for this part right here, like I said, we're going to go ahead and add this little picture. Okay, and I thought I would add that little picture right there. So I'm going to add it on this side here. Okay, and I'm going to leave this side of my tape on, and I'm going to take the rest of this side off. And again, we did this many times already, so y'all should be a pro by now. so I'm just going to stick this right here, just like this. Okay, and then that way I can stick my picture right in here. Okay, and so let's see. Yep, my picture will stick right in there just like that. And then here I can go ahead and add some ephemera or, you know, whatever. And so I thought this card would be super pretty. And I might, instead of taping it down, I might just go ahead and put it down here. Or I might cut it. Let me go ahead and cut it. So I think I will cut it just a bit. see if it'll fit. Just like that. I just thought that that looked really, that I really like that, and so pretty. So go ahead and put some glue on that, and I'm going to go ahead and stick it catty corner. Okay, just like that. And then here is where you can add some stickers or whatever you'd like. And I thought, since I cut out this princess, I thought that that would look really pretty there. So I'm going to go ahead and stick her. Go ahead and stick her right here. So I'm just going to put some glue behind her. Okay. There we go. So there is that. And then here, I thought a little ephemera or a little journaling card would be super cute. So we're going to go ahead and add a little journaling card here. And I'm just going to go ahead and make like a little tuck spot right here. So for that part, you know what? I think I might just use this and then stick this in here like that. So I'm going to grab this little stamp piece, and it has a little flower on the side here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut off that white piece that was on there, just like that, make it a little bit more slender. And I'm just going to go ahead and add this right here. Okay, and I think I might go ahead and just back her up with a piece of white cardstock so she stands out a little bit more. And and it just so it has like a little border, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on this. And again, this is just so it has a little bit of a border on it. And I'm just doing a little tiny border on that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that down real quick. Okay, just like that. So she has a little border on here. And I'm just actually going to stick it on this side. Since she's on here, I want to kind of like, I don't want to stick them right underneath each other. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue on this end here and then right here. Okay. And there we go. So there is your little tuck spot. And actually, you just need to stick the glue right here on this end. You don't have to worry about the bottom part. There you go. So that is like a little holder for your tag. Okay. And that will flip up like that. That will flip down. And this will flip up and hold those pages together. Okay. So there you go. So there's that piece. And then this right here, your little pocket thing can just go right in there. Okay. And there you go. So next we have this piece here. And so for this piece, we're going to go ahead and add our main page down. I think it was this one. I had cut one in half on accident, so I had to kind of piece some things together here, you guys. So, so I think this was it. I can't remember. I think that's it, though. Let's see here. Go ahead. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. There we go. So that's the piece I need. So yeah, I accidentally cut my piece on accident, so I had to kind of piece it together. So yeah, so anywho. Okay, so for this piece here, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put a little sticker border on the bottom of that. So for my sticker border, I am going to use this princess, okay? Now this is not going to be, well, I didn't think about papering it, but now I'm thinking maybe I will paper it. So I am going to put it on a strip of paper. Okay, so I'm just going to, so it can be a pocket, like a little tuck spot. So I'm just going to put this on some paper all the way down. Okay, just like that. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and trim this piece off here. Since this will be under here, okay, yeah, maybe we will do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this here, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it even with my paper. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my pencil and mark it real quick. Okay, cut it there, and also cut this white part off. So again, this is how you can use some of your stickers as little embellishments, pockets, or tuck spots, things like that on your books. So you can always add, cut off things or add things on there. Okay, so just like this. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and just add my 1/8 inch tape to this. Okay. So if you wanted a bigger pocket on here, you can certainly do that. I just thought it would look cute for a little tiny what do you call it? Tuck spot. Tuck spot. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And that's just going to go right down here at the bottom. Okay. And just want to make sure I got it right, you guys. Plus, it kind of helps me keep things a little even, I think. So, yeah. Okay, just like that. So we've got our little tuck spot right here, and you can always get your fingers under there and kind of open that up a bit. Okay, this will fold, this will actually go a little bit above it. Okay, so we will have this piece and it will go a little bit above that. Okay, just like that. Alrighty. Take off this tape. Again, you will need 2 magnets for the back of page 4. Okay. And I'm just leaving like a tiny gap, maybe like between my little tuck spot and my paper. Okay. Just a tiny bit. Now remember to lift up your corners if you need to, so you can. And I'm just checking to make sure everything's good back there still. And it looks awesome. Just going to lift this up and put some glue down here. Okay. And I'm just lifting up my tuck spot again. Okay. Okay, just like that. And then for here, we have our two little things here that we're going to use. And I forgot that we were going to do that. So now I have to lift this up, which isn't a problem because my tape is under there. So that is not a problem. So I'm just going to lift this up real quick and put this down. Yeah. Okie dokie. Where's my... I don't know where my ball... Oh, there it is. Okay. Where's he's way over there. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my glue because I forgot to add them earlier. Okay. I'll lift him up and over. Okay, so you want to go ahead and make sure that you put your little guy, your little flap down before you put down this piece right here. Okay, so you'll go ahead and do that and then put your little piece down here, or your main paper. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this and I'm going to go ahead and just put some glue on here. And so this will not be a tuck spot now because I forgot that we have this guy. So it won't be a tuck spot, but it looks pretty. So here we're just going to go ahead and put a sticker down as a border down here that says Princess, and then this will fly up like this. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put this guy down, and I'm not sure if, so for this one, we are going to go ahead and just set him right here, and then we will put a border up on top of this. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this guy down here. Okay, and that's one way, you know, you can always use your borders and stuff if, you know, you forget to put your flaps down. You can use your borders for that. Most definitely. Okay, so this piece right here, since we, I didn't put it down, I forgot, you'll need to go ahead and just, there's tons of borders in this thing, you guys, so you can definitely add some here. And let's see, I have a sticker border. I just gotta find my page. Oh, there it is. So, oh gosh, it's sitting right in front of me. So, okay, so this is not going to probably cover the whole thing, right? So we're going to go ahead and cut a piece of paper. All right, and that's going to be a 1/2 inch. Okay, And so I just need to find, and you can do whatever border you want. You don't have to do a border that I'm doing. You do a border, whatever you want to do. And I think I like this. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch of this one. And I really like this. This border is so pretty. This paper is so pretty. I'm telling you guys, you have to grab this paper because it is stinking pretty. Like, I can't even, like, me telling you that it's pretty is really not enough because you have to see it in person in order to get, what people are talking about. And so, so pretty. So there's that. So now I'm going to grab my little border. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and lay this on top of here. Okay, just like that. Okay. And I like to show you guys that, mistakes are made and you can always fix them. And so, I make tons of mistakes all the time. So, I do not claim to be perfect. So, yeah. So, okay, so then this here is going to go right here. I thought that this would be a super cute way to use this little ephemera piece. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I just thought that was stinking cute. So, yeah. Go ahead and straighten that out real quick before the glue dries. And then, of course, you can add some stickers to this if you want. So let's go ahead and just add the rest of our stuff on here. So on here, I thought we would go ahead and put an ephemera piece here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off here. And we're going to go ahead and this on here. And this is just a journaling card. So this journaling card will go down here. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then we can go ahead and do these pieces up here. So this piece will go here. Yeah, this piece will go here. And then this piece will go here, just like that. Okay, and I'm going to zoom out just a bit so you guys can, or actually, you know what, I just can raise my, there we go. So this will go up here like this. Maybe I do need to zoom in just a bit. There we go. Okay, so just like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add this to here. Really good. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and move some of these out of the way. so they don't get glued down. Because you all know that I'm messy and that will happen. Okay, so there we go. So then that will close like that, okay? And then up here, we are going to go ahead and we're going to put our pocket down. Okay. So your little pocket right here, and then you'll just need your little piece of paper, which this is it. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this on here. Okay, so this will go here on this side, just like that. So we're going to go ahead and lay our pocket down. And you'll just butt it up right to the top and to the bottom of your little page here. Okay. Alrighty, just like that. And then for this piece right here, thought it would be like really super pretty to have. Go ahead and put, I think it looks good when we put this down, just like that. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and get rabbit dye, and you're going to put that down just like that. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and actually you're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch from the top there, okay? Because I think that this may go over just a bit. So I'm just going to lay it down and kind of scoot it over a bit. So it's like halfway. Okay. And lift it up. Go ahead and go underneath it. So your glue is on there, just like that. Okay. So there we go. And then we're going to go ahead and stick something on here. So, but it would be pretty if we have okay, so we're going to stick this little guy here because I think that he works right there. Looks good. Okay. And let's see here. Yep, works. So we're going to go ahead and stick him there. And then And then here you can put in some of your little tags and ephemera. And so like this one can go here. And of course you can definitely put photo mats in there. So, and I'm just grabbing stuff that I have in my pile, y'all. So, and I'm just sticking them in there. So I don't have like any yet that, you know, I haven't put anything on. So like this little button, I thought that would be like super cute up here. And we're definitely going to add a border to this. So this, don't forget your scraps, okay? So you can use that right here, all right, as a border. And just put that glue on just like that. Looking for another border. I'm looking to see if I have anything else. Don't use that one. I kind of like this one. So I'm going to use this one here. Okay. And then I'm just going to, oh man, it was this. I didn't want to use that. I was trying to save that one. So, oh, there's another one. I'm telling you guys, I have all kinds of different borders in here that I did not know. Okay, so I'm using this one. All right, and I'm going to cut that just like that. And then I can go ahead and stick this little guy on right here. That way it gives it a little bit of color, and it's not so drab. You know, it's just not plain white. It gives it a little bit of color, and you can definitely add, you know, another border on the bottom. So if you wanted to, you could just use that as like a little tuck spot so your photo could go into it. So just add a little tiny bit right on the bottom here. Tiny bit of glue, not a lot. Okay. Add your border. Okay. Add your border right on the bottom there. And you can leave a little space if you want to. Okay. It doesn't have to be right snug up against the bottom part. Go ahead and cut that. All right, just like that. And then your picture will fit right in between there and up here. Okay, so, you know, and that's really neat that you can actually fit your picture in between this part and then this part. So there you go. So you made that in, what, 2 seconds. And that is another little mat that you can have right there. And then for this part here, I thought it would be nice to go ahead and just do a little layout. So for this layout here, you are going to need a couple that are 3 3/4 by 4 1/8. Okay. And we're just going to put 2 down. Okay, just like this. So, and again, you can use your tape or you can use your glue, whatever you would like to do. Okay, and I'm just going to put glue around the edges here. Okay, and I'm bringing them in just a bit. All right. And I like this idea because you can't, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I stuck this journaling card down here, so you can journal about your photos and everything that's going on in them. You know, so you can tell that story, or, you know, it was a great day for a birthday party. She was the perfect princess. So, yeah, see? So, I really like these little stickers. Ah, so stinking cute. So we can add a couple of these. And again, you can back these with paper, okay? So don't be afraid to grab your scraps, okay? And just cut them out, okay? Just go ahead and cut them out. You could just make a square. You don't have to, you know, go in and out of the lines and all that. You can just cut them out because it leaves a nice little border, okay? And you can stick that right there, just like that. Okay. Just like that. That way it looks like she's looking at the picture. And then I can go ahead and lift up and add some glue down in through here. And my picture will slide up in through there. Just like that. Okay. And then I can go ahead and I was going to make sure my ends are glued down here. Okay, so there's that. And I think she's a little crooked, so let's fix her real quick. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Need to fix it. Okay, and then here is a little fairy tale. So I can go ahead and stick that right there. I like that on that flower because you can see it. And then I can stick a little something down here. And here I can go ahead and stick this down here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on paper. And you don't have to, you can even do like half of it. So let's say you don't want to cut out that whole entire sticker, right? Just put that on half of a sheet of paper. Okay? You don't have to cut out the whole thing. Okay? Just like that. All right? And I can put that right there. Whoop. See. I'm just going to stick it right in the middle. There we go. And my picture will fit right down in there. So there is that. So, and then, you know, we can add some more embellishments, or you can add more stickers or whatever you want in here. Okay. And then you're done with this page. So up and through here, I thought it would be like super cute. We have this huge, where did it go? Oh, look. You have this huge sticker here that says "Believe in Fairy Tales," and I thought that was so stinking cute, and I was gonna put it in here. But there's so many cute items here, y'all. So I think instead of that, I might just go ahead and stick her here. I don't know. I was thinking, you know what? Huh. I was thinking we might make a rosette. So let me see what papers I have left, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so for the front of this page right here, that page 4 that we just finished, I thought we would go ahead and add some lace right here to the front. And then I made a rosette with one of the chipboard pieces and then added one of the little gems on it. And if you've never made a rosette, I will show you how to do that. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this. I wanted to make sure I didn't see this one's shorter, so I might go ahead and use that one. I'm trying to use the shortest piece so that way I don't have to cut another piece. So I wanted to see if this would stretch any. It doesn't really stretch a whole lot, so that's okay. It's not supposed to, but just wanted to see if I could get it to where it would be even, and it's just about even. Let's see if I could get it to stretch out a little bit more. Oh, I did it. Yay! Okay, cool. And that means I don't have to cut another piece, which I hate doing because you never know if you're going to need that. So I'm going to add my glue right to the back of this beautiful lace, and right here, just like that. Okay, and you can find this lace over at JS & Hobbies, and it is called the Pointed Floral Lace. Okay, or I'm sorry, it's called the Pointed Floral Lace. Okay, so you can find this over at JS & Hobbies, and it is simply gorgeous, you guys. I absolutely love this lace. So pretty. So, and it is sold by the yard. Okay. Alrighty, so this little piece. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that little gal right there. And I'm going to go ahead and put some glue behind that. Really good. Lots of glue. And I'm just going to attach her just like this. Right in the middle. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to add gems to the sides here. So you're going to get your glue. Just go down your sides. Okay. Alrighty. And then I just go ahead and take the flatback rhinestones and put them down the side. Okay. And then I just trim off from the last piece. So this is the last piece. So I just go ahead and trim it right there. Okay. And if you need to add more glue, you can always add more glue. Always, always, always add more glue if you need to. So I'm going to add some glue here. Then we're going to go ahead and put this here. And I'm going to go ahead and trim it off right there from this last one. Just like that. And there we go. So there is that. And then she has a little one right there. And now we could just go ahead and we could let this dry because we're all done. So we can do that. And I'm going to go ahead and just let this dry, you guys. And then we can go ahead and start the book inside our book now. Yay! So for inside of our book, you are going to need your book, okay? And this did dry, so I'm super happy. So it's on there nice and tight. We can go ahead and place our little lace on there, and there is your lock. So, or your little, anyway, so yay. So that is nice and done. So for this part right here, we are going to go ahead and again, you know, I've done this for a few of my books, and I really enjoy doing this part. So for this part, I went ahead and saved one sheet of this paper right here. Okay, and this is what the back looks like, and this is what the front looks like. So I went ahead and kind of drew out where we need a cut to make a little pockets on this one. Okay, so this is going to be actually in the front. Okay, and then for the back, I thought it would be neat to have another little either a waterfall or something similar to a waterfall. So we'll talk about that after I get done with this. So for this part here, we are going to need to make pockets. So I'm going to figure out the measurements on this, and then I will be right back.